He's just a good old boy who loves burning rubber and driving fast.
Ooh, Baby D. I know y'all hadn't seen Baby D a whole lot lately. But we are hopping in Baby D, headed to the airport. Lutz race cars coming up. How about a Baby D cold start action here? All right, folks, y'all know where we're at. Been here many times before. Something, I always say this, something just a little different. I have Emily Reeves with me, Flying Sparks Garage. What are you doing here?
Well, I am a fanatic on GTOs.
And I may have called you out.
Yeah, you actually did. We need to make that happen.
Yes, we do.
But what's funny is, like, we're here to work on the car that I would love to beat, so that's a funny element.
That kind of is funny.
You know,
I'm gonna have to watch
I'm really
you.
not very competitive. I'm like kind of get excited when my friends win, which is weird. So yeah, I mean, I'm just a GTO fiend, so I'm so excited to see this car. If you're a GTO purist like me, it's a little hard to see a perfectly just low mileage GTO start getting molested, but at the same time, it's like,
you sound like a lot of our commenters.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. We did.
I mean, if that's where you're at, I understand. But at the same time, this is their car, and they're going to do what they're going to want to do, and
It can be your car.
and you could buy it and make it stock again.
Exactly.
By all means.
We bagged and tagged every bolt and nut and everything that's come off of it.
Yeah.
And it's going to a good
And
cause.
we're not cutting it up.
No, it's going to a good cause. It's build the future, build for the future. CRC's making that happen. You see, we've got our
Yeah.
CRC stuff
We're
on.
little billboards walking around.
And Jeffrey's like in there going, what are they doing? I even see Trippy's here.
Yeah, a
So-
little tot.
Yep. So we're going to go to work.
Yeah, let's do it.
No. So what do you think, Emily? First time
Man.
you hadn't really even,
I mean, we
you
just
hadn't even
walked
looked
in,
at it.
right?
Just literally walked in.
I mean, it's so clean. It's really so wild to see one of these cars so untouched. This is just wild. I mean, look at these inner fenders and everything's so clean. My car is greasy. She has seen a lot, Roxy has. This is wild.
When you think about these cars, everyone that buys them, they just get the living snot beat out of them.
Yeah.
So for us to get one that's just never
Perfect.
really even been beat, it's
Gosh,
just
ever even
crazy.
touched? I mean, has it even had an oil change from the factory?
It had
I mean-
one oil
Oh,
change.
it
It was
is?
on the Carfax.
Oh wow.
On the Carfax, it had one oil change. And I think that was from sitting.
Yeah, they're just following the 3-year rule.
Her. I mean, I just think about the story on these cars is so cool because they rebadged them over in Australia in the Holden plant, and then they literally strapped them onto ships. And a lot of the cars had strut problems because of the
Riding on the ship?
Yes, riding on the ship, and I just love that. They have such a story. And they only shipped 30,000 of them over, right? From
that
04
I
to
don't
06.
know. Yeah, I don't
think
know
from
either.
04 to 06 it was around 30,000 cars. I could be wrong. The commenters will,
Oh, yeah.
correct me. But I mean, I started in 2005. I was on the GTO forum before social media was a thing. And when I found Roxy, she had the sport appearance package, and I posted a picture of her, and I was like, it's got this weird high spoiler and stuff, and everybody was like, that's a low numbers car. And I'm like, oh, I love the spoiler. It's great. It's grown on me since. I did not like it at first. I was like, we're taking that off. And the GTO forum people, they corrected me. They said, no. My goodness. Oh, it is so weird to see these seats
Perfect.
yeah.
Well, I'm really excited to fire it up and hear it run. I mean, just all the modifications we've done to it, I think this one's gonna rip pretty good.
Have you heard these superchargers before? Do they have quite a bit of whine, or this is different than my blower?
A little bit we used to do a bunch of the 2010 Camaros with the same exact setup on it. And I mean, you didn't really notice them a bit, but you did hear it.
Yeah. I love the sound. But yeah, I mean, Boost changed me.
All of us standing here, same. All right, so Emily saw these sitting here and boom, open them up.
Anytime I see new parts, I'm like, it's like Christmas morning, right? Like, have you opened them yet? Let's look.
So I have worked with Weld forever, and they are hooking us up with wheels on the GTO. I hadn't seen them either.
Were we about to?
Yes. Boy, they got them packaged nicely.
Oh, they do. It's like excitement is building.
I mean, that is packaged so nice.
It is like, man,
little protection
you're not
ring.
gonna get a nick on your lip with that.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow! Look at these.
Dang, that's nice.
Those are gorgeous.
You know what is really cool? Look, it's very kind of got the GTO vibe going about it.
It's similar to the factory wheel.
It really is.
But it says, "Don't mess with me."
Yes, that's nice. Thank you, Weld
So
Wheel.
are they? You have wider ones for the back. These are. I wonder if these are front and rears. I bet
These are fronts.
Yeah.
17 by 8s, and we have 17 by 10s for the rear on the way.
Dude, I wonder if the offset is any deeper if you're gonna have
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit of a lip. Now I want to see the backs.
Yeah, I can't wait. I know they're on the way.
Gorgeous.
They are.
I love the polished and the black.
Yep, me too. Golly, y'all, that's nice.
Gosh, those are pretty. We say the same things. I was about to say golly. You said it right. I said gosh.
Texas, Tennessee, can't help ourselves.
Those are gorgeous.
Now we got to figure out tires. That's been an ongoing discussion. Discussion. Know anything about brakes?
You know, I was just Googling, how to install brakes on this car.
I think I just watched an episode on Flying Sparks Garage of very similar situation here.
Yeah, exactly. The same exact situation, in fact, except this one has roughly 200,000 less miles on it than my car does.
Same brakes though, right?
Same exact brakes. Yeah, I went with the big rotors. I mean, 6-piston calipers. My caliper is red, like Roxy. I really like the yellow. It's pretty badass.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, I don't want to jinx us and say these install super easily, but
Well, these bolts will be a little easier to get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little less heat cycles on this one.
Yeah. All right, I am over here. I got the stock brakes all pulled off, and Emily's on her side over here. I'm ahead of you.
I know. I filmed you though. I was working. I just wasn't
You're
being
correct.
mechanical.
You're correct.
I'm about to get my hands dirty. I just took my
Dirty
rings
hands
off.
are a good thing.
Yes, they are. I've been craving it. Need it. Productivity.
Productivity.
Yeah.
I know I've showed y'all these already on a previous video, but just look
They're
at
just giant.
so nice.
They're gonna look so pretty behind those wheels.
Yes, they are.
So your fronts, what size are your fronts?
17 by 8s.
Okay, yeah. So my fronts are 17s, and they take up the whole inner part of that wheel, and it's
Yeah.
like, holy cow. But it looks so beautiful. It's just like,
It does. Jeffrey is over here getting the old intake tube figured out. A little fab work got to happen here.
Yeah, struggling with it a little bit. It's pretty tight, but it's getting there.
got my caliper off, got my brake line off.
And you got,
Got some
Trippy.
music.
Got Trippy helping.
He's playing the instrument for me.
Xylophone?
Yeah.
Is that like xylophone?
Yeah.
Is that what that would be? What
Yeah.
you doing there, Trippy? You helping?
He's hanging out with me. He's playing me the wrenches.
So I am cruising right along over here. Got the rotor on. Got the bracket on the back. Getting ready to put the caliper on. I'm gonna roll over here next door.
I was about to make some noise. So I
Uh-oh,
paused.
hammer time.
Yeah.
Hammer
I put
time.
the power lube on the hub right here where the rust is.
Yep.
So we'll see. You really kind of had to waylay on that
I
side.
kind of did, yeah.
I'm going to go lightly with it and see. Oh, yeah. It's
Oh yeah,
already
it's
coming off.
already moving.
Oh, my gosh.
Boom, done. That was easy.
That was wildly easy.
All right, y'all. The smart kids in the class here, Jeffrey and Emily, they are like talking tuning and fuel pumps and boost levels and all these sort of things. It's hard for me to do, but I've been quiet. I've been over here just working. And look, how freaking nice is that? We are all set up on this side. Baer Brakes. Look at that, Jeffrey. Freaking beautiful. Beautiful, as you
That's
say.
absolutely gorgeous.
It is.
I love it.
Jury.
It is awesome. Everything is like fit. I mean, even like the little brake line deal. It's got the clip, hooks into the strut just like factory. Of course, these are Petters, but stainless brake line. Man, now
Gorgeous.
we got.
Love
We kind of looked if the wheel will fit, but now for the real test, we're going to stick the wheel on here and see if it'll spin.
All right, let's try it. I'll grab it.
That's an intimidating portion of the job right there.
Golly, that's so nice.
Holy
Look at that.
Ooh, those are wide. Might have to run space around both.
Ooh. No turn?
No turning.
Yikes.
Gosh, that looks gorgeous.
So the guy that was bragging about being done first didn't have the rotor all the way on. We're going to give it another try here. It wasn't seated on the, what is that called? The hub-centric,
Yes.
whatever.
Hub pilot.
Yeah, what he said. It's turning. I can see it already.
it's all
Somebody's catching up over here, y'all. Rotor is on.
I'm like the slow and steady turtle.
And you're gonna make sure that yours is up on the hub-centric thing that I did not do a while ago.
Yeah. Learning from you, sir.
So wheel is on, brakes are on, and they are freaking awesome. That looks amazing.
All right, y'all. That is gonna wrap up for today. Are you filming over there at me?
I
Oh,
am.
I thought you had it selfie. I have my phone right there I'm talking to. Today is a wrap. It's like 6:30 right now. So we're gonna be back over here in the morning to keep wrenching. I have my rear brakes taken apart, but we just found out that the dust shield doesn't clear the caliper and the rotor. So we have to remove the factory dust shield before we can install the new parts. So that'll be on the agenda tomorrow. And today was a really fun, surprisingly productive day with all the BSing that we did.
Yes.
It was really fun. We had a really good time. Be sure to check out the Facebook and YouTube lives that we did because we answered a lot of questions about the build and about stuff going on in all of our lives. Because these guys are badasses. Y'all like do a lot of really cool stuff. So yeah, it's awesome. I'm grateful to be here and we'll see y'all in the morning.
So Jeffrey
Yep.
and I were watching a professional content creator. I was filming it.
Learning.
Yes, we're learning.
Learning.
We're learning. And as she said, we are wrapping up day one. Front is done with the Baer Brakes. Rear, we got both sides apart. We're getting there.
Hey, Bob.
And Trippy is like, all right, Dad, let's go.
No, he's saying I'm Jeffrey too.
You are.
Jeffrey 2. You're actually Jeffrey 3.
Yeah.
Or is your dad a second?
No, my dad's first. I'm
He's
second.
he's Gen 1, you're Gen 2, and he's Gen 3.
Yep.
Awesome.
Gen 3.
And he has not had a nap today. I figured that he'd be like napping at some point. This dude is just going and going and going.
I am pumped up. How cool that's come out. That is awesome. So Jeffrey has gotten the air intake tube built, starting to put all the plastic back on, even the foam front bumper piece. This thing's coming together.
It's gonna be awesome.
See you in the morning.
Juniors.
Day 2.
I interrupted
Are you interrupting my opening?
I said Junior in here, and I'm sad that Trip in here, and I was saying that. Sorry, I interrupted you.
That's quite all right. So it is day 2. The Scholarship GTO is getting those nice Baer brakes on the back. Actually just trying to do a little clearance for the brake calipers. And Jeff is over here ordering a few more parts from Summit. Getting those things headed this way. We are getting very, very close. What's on your agenda today, Emily?
have all the fun.
Besides the brakes, what do we do?
Okay, yes. So we're gonna get these rear brakes in place. We're doing the first little bit of cutting that this car has seen, which is difficult for me to witness, but it's just a dust shield. But it's from Australia. So we're gonna finish these rear brakes, and then I think we're gonna shoot a couple of State of the Build episodes, which is a really fun YouTube series that I produce and host for my friends at Peak Auto. And it's a series
on your channel?
on Peak Auto's
Peak
YouTube
Auto.
channel. And it's a series where I interview my friends who are fellow content creators, and we cover builds, different builds that they're doing. So it's a really fun series. I love it. And we're going to do two episodes here, actually. One on this car and one on Jeff Jr.'s V8 Swap Civic. So it's going to be awesome.
Which y'all have seen the Civic here before, but highly recommend y'all going and checking out those on Peak Auto, you said? Peak Auto. So those will be coming up at some point in the near future. I'm making my way around here. Jeffrey got the valve covers done yesterday. I love how they look. I'm going to tell the truth. I think the LS engine, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but I'm going to say it. I think the LS engine is ugly. Do you agree or no?
I think the engine itself is beautiful. I think the coil packs on the valve covers are ugly.
That's where I'm at. The engine is obviously phenomenal. I'm not knocking the engine, but the valve covers, the coil packs, that setup, I don't know.
I relocated mine on Roxy and have some custom valve covers so that
Yeah.
when you pop the hood, you see a blower and badass valve covers, and it makes my heart happy.
Yeah. But I mean, it just doesn't have the look of like a traditional small block Chevrolet with
no.
the
Distributor,
square,
carburetor, good old
yeah,
valve covers. Yeah, no.
It's
totally
the valve
different
cover
look.
thing.
It
For me,
is.
it's the valve covers.
I agree.
And before y'all go blasting me, but go ahead and blast me anyway because I enjoy the comments. Okay, the Hemi has coil packs, but I think it looks cool because the Hemi has the spark plugs in the middle and the coil packs actually look better. I don't know. So,
I still think it's ugly because it looks modern and blah.
yeah,
But
it I don't know. The
looks
LS and the
different.
little tiny round valve covered things, I don't know. I don't know why I'm walking around with this. I don't even know what it is.
yeah.
I don't know. We're working on power steering pump relocation, not power steering pump, the reservoir. And so I think that's what I have this in my hand for. I'm rambling. I got to go to work. You know, when you do metal work around here, the standards are a little high.
No kidding.
I said when you do metal work around here, the standards are a little high because you whip this freaking grinder around like a pencil, and I'm over here trying to be like, I got to grind this just perfect. Even though nobody will ever see it, but anyway. So I know this whole episode has really been brakes. Actually, no, it's been a little different because Emily's here, but this is wild. Little comparison here. Check that out. Not even in the same ball game. Little bitty caliper, which is actually a good caliper, but it's tiny compared to that big old Baer. So if I'm going to compare the caliper, I certainly got to compare the rotor. This is hilarious. I mean, look at that. They are so much bigger. And yes, I did attempt to put the stock wheel back on. That's not happening. We are going to have our new welds in any day. We do have the fronts. The rears are similar, but the difference being they are a bead lock. But they all look so good. It's kind of got the GTO look going from factory, which I like. Make our way over here. How you making it over here, Em?
Oh man,
Oh,
doing
you're
great.
getting content. Look at you are like
This is how
multitasking.
dorky it is when you're filming your own YouTube channel, and I could have a tripod that I move around, but tripods just get in the way for me. I'm like I can film with one hand and wrench with the other most times and make it happen. And it's so funny when people watch the series. Do they realize like how dorky it looks when you're working on something and you're like talking to yourself, talking to your phone, or you're filming with one hand and wrenching with the other?
Yeah.
That's a little sneak peek of how dorky it looks whenever you're like trying to hold your phone
No,
and trying
yeah.
to work. It's
Yeah,
really ridiculous,
it
but
is. You know, I
it's
thought
necessary. That's what we do.
I thought you had a big production team, and
Oh yeah. This year I did hire an editor, so that's legit. But we've been doing it ourselves for 8 years, so.
so you learned how
Crazy.
to hold the phone and tighten
Yeah.
bolts at the same time.
Yeah, and we do have nice cameras. We have like, fancy cameras.
But yet, there you are with the iPhone.
Yeah, I just pull my phone out of my pocket and start filming 9 times
Yep.
out of 10. I didn't even bring the nice camera on this trip. I didn't even bring a GoPro.
I did, and it's still in my suitcase.
Yeah, exactly. That's I have many trips like that I never touch over here. My brake line's in place. I mean, dude, I think I'm done over here.
How about that?
How about that?
This car has Baer Brakes.
Oh my god, dude. It's freaking awesome.
Boom. And now we get to do, or you do. What are you doing?
Are we gonna move on to State of the Build episodes?
I think you are,
I'm down.
because we have run out of parts.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. We can't put wheels and tires on back here. They don't fit.
Nope.
They're not in. I mean, dang. That
Dang.
was too easy.
We've done a lot in actually a day and a quarter
We have.
at this
We have.
point.
It's been so fun.
It
I
has.
love it.
You're being a director.
I know. I was getting a game plan. You like doing that too. We've got the car in the air, and this was my first time to walk underneath it. It's just like incredible how clean it is. Jeffrey's still working on some of the elements of the exhaust and the suspension, but like it is just incredible to see one of these cars like so perfect. I keep saying that, like dang. So we're getting ready to shoot a State of the Build episode, and then we're going to lower the car, show the interior in the engine bay and boost, and then I think we're going to shoot an episode on your car,
Okay.
and then I think it'll be time for you and I, Clay, to head to the airport.
Yep.
Dang it.
Yep.
Because the car gets to crank up this week.
Yes.
And I'm like, shoot, man, I wish we were
I know,
here
like I
for
said, I
it.
thought y'all were here for longer, so I didn't really plan on y'all just jetting in, jetting out, so. But.
Prima donna YouTube creators.
That's always what I think of.
Well, I'll shoot y'all videos when of the first startup.
Yeah.
It'll obviously be filmed, so.
Yeah.
It'll be amazing.
So y'all have not seen, we did talk about the headers when Jeffrey and I had the cradle down. He's got the Petters sway bar installed. That's why we dropped the cradle. And we had installed the headers, but you can now see the stainless exhaust system. And I'm just going to walk right down through here and you can see just how nice it is. It's freaking perfect. And you put it on. Was it
Yep.
like easy fit, like everything?
Oh, it went together beautiful. I mean, I did have to call someone that's done one before because I wasn't really sure how the rear pipes went or supposed to be. But other than that, it was such a breeze to put on. Everything fit perfect. Yeah, I mean,
No welding, no cutting, just.
no, that's the easiest exhaust system I've ever done.
And weirdly enough, you have on a stainless shirts today.
Yep.
That worked out perfect.
It did.
Little baby, little
Catalytic
baby
converters.
cat, 50 state legal. O2s were already in the system.
Yep.
Oh, and it's even like labeled left, right.
Yep. That's what I mean. I was kind of blown away. when I
Exhaust
put it
for
on. I'm
dummies.
like, yeah, I'm not used to that. I'm used to building it and then going, which side did I build this for?
Yeah.
You know? So. But
So even like the factory hangers, all still. So they had it all.
yes.
Boom. And it even looks like a stock exhaust tip, which I actually really like.
Yes, me too. Looks factory, but she ain't gonna sound factory. So,
Cool.
she gonna sound good.
Yeah, I can see why you're like, I'm gonna go get the car. What?
I love driving this thing. We built this in about 3 months.
Why was there a crash? Were you getting it ready for an event or a race?
So we were going to film the daily driver race in Oklahoma, and my dad was originally going to take my Camaro, but he's always wanted one of these ever since.
Is that thing freaking cool or what?
I was just getting ready to say, if videos had smell, y'all would know how amazing.
So Emily is doing state of the build number 3, GTO 57, and now the Honda. I love this car. So Jeff, I hate to hurt your feelings, but when we talked about Emily's doing her state of the build, the first car I said was we got to get the Honda out. I did, wasn't it? That's why we've been talking about it.
It's true. That's how it went.
I love the 57. It's gorgeous, but this car is like super cool, special, different. And I've got the thing going with Hondas and Brent and Jamie, and it's just a cool car.
Are you filming me or you? I can never tell if you're selfieing it or if it's pointed at me.
I'm a rare ever selfie guy. I'm
Yeah,
almost
but you do the thing where you swing it around. Yeah. You don't use your selfie camera.
no, because the writing's always backwards.
Well, you can't.
No, it's reversed now.
It is.
That's like 5 iPhones back.
Okay.
The
All right.
selfie camera now, it reverses writing. You can read it. But I still like your style. I like your style. But I love it. I was saying, this has been so fun. We were getting ready to roll out, and I'm like,
It's been awesome. Thank you guys for all your help.
So normally we do a sit-down round table, but typical, golly, how do I say this without getting in trouble?
women?
Yes.
He's going to blame a woman.
I'm out of that.
I didn't say it, you did. I didn't say it, you did.
Well, because I've been running around like crazy pants.
Well, we got 3 state of the builds done for Peak Auto,
We did.
which you film, produce, and take care of. But I am headed to the airport. Me and Emily will actually wrap it up, but I was really just because we're headed out. I'll be back.
I know you will.
All right, it has been a blast the last couple days hanging out with this lady right here. And we are headed to Texas.
Yep.
I'm headed home, and what's really funny about this, though, we're in Pennsylvania. I'm flying home. I'll swap suitcases and fly back to Pennsylvania because I'm
For a
racing
race.
Reading for a race. And I am so excited we got to do what we did. It was a blast.
It was so awesome.
Glad you got to meet Jeffrey, and
Yes. See the GTO, wrench on the GTO a little bit.
yes.
That was great.
So all you commenters on Flying Sparks Garage that's wondered, does she wrench? She does. She really does.
Happens.
It does happen.
It's been awesome, man.
Yes, it has been.
Loved it.
It was an absolute blast. Have you got like an official sign off that you do? Like I've got
No.
one scripted out.
I don't have
Oh,
one.
okay, here's
I just
mine.
say see you next time or something.
Appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, sharing. We will see you in the next one.